Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on for the 28th of December through January 3rd. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. Plus, I have a guiding card for you for the month. And the guiding card we have for you is the 6 of Swords. This is about that undying need for you lovely Geminis to help other people out. God bless you all so much. You're doing the big work that needs doing. And we love and appreciate you so much for your assistance in all things. But yeah, this is about you stepping up to the opportunity to help other people help themselves without ever having to do it all yourself, right? Don't want to just keep on giving and giving and giving. They keep coming and coming and coming. We want to empower them to move forward on their own, all right? To see their own personal strength. Perfect. Love that. You are going to be awesome. Okay, so messages from my guides. My messages from my guides are talking about how all 12 signs need to focus in on getting help and asking for help with whatever you're working on. You don't got to do it all by yourself, okay? So that's it. We just really need to reach out and collect ourselves and ask for assistance, and that will help us tremendously, and that will be a major win, okay? The next thing you need to know is that in each and every one of our groups, which is it could be a home group, it could be a work group, or even a friend group, we're going to be circling the wagons. We're going to be making ourselves a tighter knit group. We're going to be collectively communicating with one another on a much more personal level, so that everybody gets to know us on a slightly closer level and feel good about it. You know, they get to know, and then we can better support each other. So it's so exciting when we get to do that. I love that. All right. So very cool. With those 2 things being said, I want to remind you that this month we're doing a special giveaway for a reading for free. And I will give you more details for the drawing at the end of the reading. All right, let's get into the cards. So let's talk about these 3 cards from the overview video, and we'll get you a mystery card for this week. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys out. Yep, they're all over the place now, aren't they? All right, what do we have? What do we need for Gemini? I felt it. It's right in there. Oh, it's right there. All right, we're going to put this card right here. We'll save it for later. I'll let Woody keep an eye on it. Thanks, Woody. We'll set these aside over here. And now we're going to use the Mythic Tarot to go a little deeper on this particular reading to get us moving in the right direction and add more details. All right, so let's see what we have going on here as we turn over into the new year. Happy New Year! Yay! All right, so sure enough, look at you, Gemini. You need a break. You are pooped. You've seen a lot of people, you've done a lot of peopling, and you're tired. You need a little less peopling in the moment, and you'll feel much better. So give yourself a day if you can. I mean, if you can give yourself an entire day to do just nothing, that'd be great. If you can't quite get a full day to do just nothing, you know, make sure you get a couple of hours in the morning where you just do your basic routine and nothing else. And then, you know, maybe around 2 o'clock, you'll go out in the universe and see something. But not until then, okay? Give yourself some time. You deserve it. You're actually trying very hard this week to keep your finances balanced, to make sure your money isn't going anywhere it doesn't need to. So you're still keeping an eye on things, making sure everything is balancing properly, and you're working really hard towards that goal. Nicely done. There's still an opportunity to sabotage yourself and blow this whole thing up, okay? So stop it. But if you stay home, maybe you'll do less damage, right? We all know that we can do a lot of damage when we're out. We can do a lot of damage when we're at home now. With the internet being what it is, we can definitely make some financial damage to ourselves just by staying home. So figure out what's best for you. Maybe you stay home but go outside. Leave your phone inside. That way you're in nature, at home, but not actually, you know, in a place where you can spend money. All right? Just throwing it out there. Where you'll probably come in going, I need to buy plants. Wait. So I'm here for you. I get you. I see you. All right. This card here is talking about how this is what's blocking you, and this is the Queen of Swords. She is a lady who likes to be in charge of little everything. She likes to be very particular about how things go. And this is very interesting because I'm getting more vibe of this is something about you personally getting in your own way because you have a specific idea about how you want things to be going, and you're like, wait, and you might be thinking, well, if I just bought a whole bunch of these things, I would be able to make all of this work. And the answer is, maybe, maybe not. Maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't. Pay attention to what's out there and what's going on to make sure that you're not getting yourself in more trouble, because you're basically blocking yourself in some way, and that's not great, okay? I'm not getting that this is somebody else. I think this is you causing yourself trouble. The Four of Swords, you're not really in charge of the situation. You're not the person who is building a foundation and power in this situation. It's not working out. It's not great. We want you to stop and not do anything, okay? And I do want you to know that whatever is happening, it's going to go much slower than you think it should be, because speed is blocked. So everything you think should be going at a certain pace, oh yeah, like we're going to do this, we're going to do that, la 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 la. No, it's not going to go your way. You're not in charge. It's going to go really slow. Oh, might as well just go inside and watch TV. Just saying, might as well just go inside and watch TV. Nothing's going on the way you think it should. Finances need to stay balanced, and you don't want to sabotage yourself in any way, shape, or form by trying to make things happen at a certain speed. It's not happening. Let's see your solution. All right, your solution is there is a like-minded person, very down-to-earth and easygoing, who is going to be getting you and seeing you and understanding you. Like, oh, honey, I see you there. Super frustrated because you can't be feeling your oats and your power and control of a situation. Not digging it. They'll see you and they'll find it adorable. They're going to find your frustration adorable. And they'll just say, you know what? It's okay. We're good. Don't worry about it. We don't have to have anything happening right there, right now. It's going to be okay. And sure enough, the Tower is here showing that things are going to start to fall together in some way. With all this frustration, there's only one way things could go, and that's together, okay? So realize that things will come together. Once he sees what's happening, everything will come together the way it's supposed to. And you will get new empowering information that will take you to where you need to go, but you have to keep it to yourself, okay? Keep the information to yourself and you'll be okay, all right? Excellent. Be aware that you won't want to share this information with anybody else because other people will take advantage of the opportunity and leave you in the dust, all right? But there are things and ways. I'm thinking about what I know about, we were talking about you going outside and then coming up with a plan with all the plants that you want to buy or whatever. You can get free plants. You just got to go and find which ones they're throwing out because they're dead, right? The ones are mostly dead and they just are throwing them away. You're like, oh, wait, I can revive these. You'll get them at a major bargain and you can revive them. Something about water makes them come back to life or something. It's so crazy. But you just watch and do your thing, and give them a little water here and a little bit of water there, and they suddenly do this weird thing where they just come back to life. It's crazy. You will find that they are remarkable and lovely and have wonderful stories to tell you, but you will find a new way of doing it, and you'll feel empowered in the moment. So for anyone who's thinking about that, don't be afraid to buy the almost dead plant at Home Depot. Super deep discounts. If not, they're almost in the trash. And don't forget, a lot of them propagate themselves just by having a clipping, so think that through. But try not to get caught grabbing clippings, okay? Because, you know, they kind of know what you're doing sometimes. All right, so let's get you a beautiful, fantabulous Path of the Soul card. Let's see what's coming for this brand new year. What kind of card do you need from here for the brand new year, Gemini? What do we have for you? It's right there. All right. Okay, so Let's see what's, ooh, looky here. It's like a Buddha, right? It's like a Buddha in a temple. Very spiritually centered. This one here speaks of the balance of the yin and the yang and the energy and the joy and the peace that comes from being in nature, but also the fabulous joy that comes from being at peace with yourself, right? Take the time to sit still. This is, oh, yeah, there's a whole lot of hermit in here. I want you to realize the hermit is all about sitting alone in a temple. Yeah, where is she? She's alone in a temple. So be aware that it's time for you to be alone. It's time for you to be chilling, doing something simple, easy peasy, nothing too dramatic. Maybe make a quilt or something. I don't know. You don't have to do anything I tell you to, but it's a suggestion that you get your hands busy being artsy craftsy, which means that it doesn't have any hard intensity to it. It doesn't have any major due dates. It doesn't have any frustration or issue to it. It's just something to play with. Keeps your hands busy and out of trouble. And sometimes we need that. I believe this is like it's got laughingness to it. I like that there's a little joy in this little Buddha. There's so much beauty in the opportunity to just be. And that's what we're doing. It's all pink and beautiful and red, and it's all about the knowledge and the insight you'll get from sitting alone with yourself, listening to what's going on in your own noggin while your hands are busy. So good for you. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to have that insight, and that insight will feed you, and it'll make you feel better. It's going to be great, okay? So what is this mystery card for you? Oh, Eight of Pentacles. Yep. Like I said, probably going to go back to work a little bit. Oh no, that was last week, right? This is you. Well, this is you maybe needing to get a little work going on, so you feel like you're doing something you want to do. Maybe you're going to find a way to monetize something that you're working on. I don't know. Maybe you'll make the quilt and discover people want to buy it. But the fact is, you don't need to make 800 million quilts. You could make one quilt and sell it, and then make another quilt at your own pace, right? So whatever it is, I don't see you doing anything so dramatic and so intense. I see you doing exactly what you need to do what you want to do for you. And if what you discover is, hey, this isn't so bad, this is like a nice hobby, and then presto changeo, maybe you tell your friend from last week about this opportunity that they can, hey, maybe in your off time you just go ahead and make a quilt and then sell it, because people want to buy quilts that are handmade. And you can, in fact, do that, and that'll be a side hustle on top of the other things that you do that will be something that you could do. And it's simple, and another opportunity to empower another person to do something else. Ta-da! So it's good. I really like what's happening here. I like that you yourself are feeling empowered and finding like, hey, what if this thing I'm doing by myself is going to make something that I could monetize, or that my friend could monetize, or maybe I'll just do this once in a while to create a slush fund of money that I can give away to my people who always come up asking for money. Meanwhile, I'll try and teach them how to do this so they can do it for themselves. Ta-da! The bigger thing will be probably having a website where you can sell that thing, right? Go ahead and get all that together, presto changeo. There's probably a lot of simple places that you could sell things that would be very simple enough that each person could upload their own stuff and get things done on their own. It's going to be great. I see these things as like mind melds and opportunities to share ideas in the future, but you're coming up with this plan. It's going to take care of you a little bit, but you're going to realize, wait a minute, this could help somebody else too. Ta-da! Very cool. Love that. All right. So let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? All right. So we have black tourmaline, blue apatite, and clear quartz. Huzzah! So black tourmaline is about you staying grounded, staying on the earth plane, staying very practical and clear about who you are, what you're doing, what you're interested in. You're not getting highfalutin or fancy or whatever. You're just going to do whatever the heck you feel like doing to the best of your ability, and you're going to have a good time doing it. And then suddenly you're going to have this epiphany. Bing, bing, right? 2 bells going off at once saying, hello, there's an opportunity here. What was I thinking that I didn't realize it or see it? Huzzah. So very nice. We have this beautiful blue apatite. This blue apatite is all about your fifth chakra. Your 5th chakra is all about communication, using healing words as you communicate to other people. And I feel like you can use your healing words to communicate to other people what you're working on, that need to have that little project, something they can do, you know. In 6 feet of snow, I can still do this thing and be productive and happy, and I'm going to be making something that I can sell, which will be super fun because at least I'll come out of the snow with something to sell. And you can actually be selling it even before you can ship it. So you'll be like, due to snow, I cannot ship it, but I will ship it as soon as the snow is gone. Ta-da! But ultimately, you'll be able to do it no matter what, right? And then make another one. If you are snowed in, there's a perfect time to be more creative and keep going. You're going to be great. It's going to be awesome, okay? Clarity. Clarity in all the areas of the world. This is, of course, clear quartz. It will always point down. If this is the head and this is the foot, it will always point down. And it's an all chakra stone, so it works from the 7th chakra all the way down to the 1st. And it's taking energy from the crown all the way down to your feet. So any area of your world or your body that is clogged or not running smoothly, you can put a clear quartz on it, pointing toward your toes, and do a meditation saying, I would like this chakra to be cleansed and cleared, and please use the energy of the clear quartz to do so, and it will purge and cleanse and remove, it'll roto-rooter that thing, okay? Any clogs will be removed with the clear quartz. So it's a beautiful stone. It does a lot of really good work. Always a good stone to play with and have around at all times. It's very directional. So wherever it's pointing is wherever it's going, okay? So very nice, all right? So I will put these stones down right here, all right? And Gemini, my goodness, you don't have to carry those stones if you don't want to, but you can if you like. They are here for you in all ways, as much as I am. Thank you. And of course, thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. You all matter so much to me. Thank you for being here. We made 1,000 subscribers. Let's go for 2. Yes. I'm excited about the prospects, and I'm always moving forward. So there we go. All right. Thank you all for being a part of the process. I appreciate the one and the all of you. If you haven't checked the description box below, there's a lot of good stuff going on down there. We have a list of all the cards that I'm using, so you can get those on Amazon or Etsy. You can also find a list of all the different places that I go to do Renaissance fairs. You can come on out to the fair and get a reading in person. I really appreciate the one and the all of you for coming out. It's a blast for me, and I hope it's fun for you too. All right. The other thing to know, of course, if you can't make it out to the fair, but you really need some insight right away, I'm here for you. You can book a private reading during the week, and I will do a phone reading with you, and we'll have a good time, okay? So very cool. Appreciate you all. We will talk next week about January, where we'll go in depth on January and see what's coming up there. But now you're here for the free reading now, aren't you? So thank you for being here and staying this long. And I will tell you that if you put an emoji into the description box, into the comments below, I will take your emoji and count that as an entry into the drawing for a free reading. And I will post next week who won, and I will privately message the person who won, okay? So very cool. Thank you all so much. Enter as often as you like. Comment. Only individual emojis will be individual. You can put a string of emojis in there if you want, but if you want to have 2 entries, you'll have to comment twice, right? So there you go. I won't put one in for a string of emojis. You'll just put in 1 emoji and then boop, go down and do it again. And that way you'll get 2 entries. Okay, cool. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.